This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
This broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is being made possible by Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected since 1934. And Mason Health, united community, empowered people, exceptional health. Well, good afternoon and welcome to Highclimber Fast Pitch Field on the campus of Shelton High School. Today, Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, has Evergreen Conference Fast Pitch Softball featuring the WF West Bearcats and the Shelton Highclimbers. My name is Diedrich Allen, and joining me for this wet broadcast is Jerry Apple.
Hi, Diedrich.
Staying dry in the tent with me, actually. Shelton is 3-7 on the season, 2-5 in EVCO play. The Highclimbers are coming off Friday's 19-4 loss to Centralia. Last Wednesday, weather postponed the Climbers game at Tumwater after their April 1st 9-1 loss at Aberdeen. Our last broadcast of Shelton Fast Pitch was the Highclimbers' 4-3 walk-off win over Black Hills on March 30th. Prior to that game, Shelton lost at WF West 11-1. Speaking of the Bearcats, they have an 8-2 overall record, 7-1 in the Evergreen Conference. WF West's game Monday against Centralia was postponed due to weather, and their last game was a 5-3 win over Tumwater on Friday, avenging one of their two losses. Chehalis lost to the T-Birds 3-1 on March 29th. WF West opened the season with a 2-0 loss to Olympia. Other teams to fall to the Bearcats include Rochester twice so far this season, Centralia, Kelso, Aberdeen, and Black Hills. On March 20, in the March 28th meeting between WF West and Shelton, the Bearcats held the Highclimbers to 4 hits, with Cami Dacus striking out 15, allowing only Danica Squire's RBI triple. The teams have met 4 times in the last 2 years, with Chehalis winning those games, all 4 of those games. Coming up, we'll get you starting lineups and, of course, the first pitch. It's Evergreen Conference Fast Pitch Softball. The WF West Bearcats at the Shelton Highclimbers next on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Hood Canal Communications keeps our community connected. We provide communication services that connect friends and family. We're connecting with our neighbors through support of local causes and events. Connecting our students and schools to a world of learning resources. And connecting you to the latest technology with local customer service. Learn more about our community connections, high-speed internet, and streaming TV options. Visit hcc.net today.
You want to feel important. You want to be a part of something bigger, something that matters and can help change things.
You want to feel like you belong. We know. We felt that way too, and that's why we did something about it.
We aren't just Army National Guard soldiers.
We are normal people just like you.
And together, we can make a difference.
Take on your legacy. Visit NationalGuard.com to find out more.
And we're back here at the Shelton Fast Pitch Field. WF West and Shelton about ready to do battle in the Evergreen Conference, and Jerry Apple has the lineups for us.
And now for the visiting WF West Bearcats under the direction of Katie Aliski. Leading off, number 4, the center fielder, Lena Fragner. Batting second, the second baseman, number 1, Brielle Etter. Batting third, the first baseman, number 24, Savannah Hawkins. Your pitcher tonight, number 16, batting cleanup, Cami Dacus. Batting fifth, the shortstop, number 22, Avalon Myers. Batting sixth, the designated hitter is number 8, Stacia Flush. Batting seventh is Sage Brindle, playing third base, number 2. Batting eighth is the right fielder, number 10, Brianna Crosby. And the catcher, number 5, Rachel Gray, is the ninth hitter for the Bearcats. And now, your starters for the Highclimbers under the direction of Richard Squire. Leading off is the pitcher, number 22, Allie Baumgart. Batting second, number 20, the shortstop, Sarah Jacoby. Batting third, number 33, Bailey Plant. Batting cleanup, the catcher, number 11, Danica Squire. Batting fifth, the center fielder, number 8, Kayla Zimbas. Batting sixth is the left fielder, number 7, Alyssa Holcomb. Number 7 hitter is the second baseman, number 26, Emma Schultz. Playing first base, number 3, Renardee Woollett. And batting ninth is the right fielder, number 38, Christiana Alvarez. And now up, leading off for the Bearcats is number 4, center fielder, Lena Fragner.
And a big hand for Jerry Apple to get that through, get all through all of that before the first pitch, which is a strike. A little bit high, but strike one called. Let's see here. Lena was 0 for 4, scored a run against Tumwater on Friday in their meeting with the Highclimbers. She was 1 for 2 with 3 RBIs, drew 3 walks, and scored 2 runs. Takes strike 2 on her next pitch. So Baumgart in the pitching circle for the Highclimbers. Danica Squire behind home plate doing the catching, and she's done, as far as I know, all season, Cherry. Next pitch on the way, and a ground foul off the first base line. Stays 0-2.
And Danica Squire has done an outstanding job behind the plate and one of the best hitters on the Shelton team.
She's a triple machine, Jerry.
Yeah.
She hit a triple on Friday against Centralia. She hit a triple against WF West when they met as well. Here's the 0-2. That one is obviously a ball. So the 1-2 count to
Fragner. Have an inside the homer?
Right, she did. She did manage to string out an inside the park homer against in that Black Hills game.
Yes.
Got caught in the corner here in left field. We couldn't quite see it because of our position, but she beat out the throw and was very exciting. Next pitch on the way outside, ball 2-2 the count. Leadoff batter for the Bearcats, and Lena Fragner. Step back in. Rain's lightened up a bit, but it has been falling since I've been here. Before I got here, always fun to set up in the rain, Jerry. Here's the 2-2, and another foul off, this time off the third baseline. Hit the top of the dugout. And the count remains 2-2 to Fragner. In these conditions, the umpires allow hoodies, long sleeves. There's a line drive into center field. Fragner turns the corner at first. She's going for 2. Throw to second way late, and there is a leadoff double. Jerry?
Nice running by Lena Fragner to stretch that into a double for the Bearcats. And now up your second baseman, number 1, Brielle Etter, second hitter for the Bearcats.
Against Tumwater on Friday, she was 0 for 4. Against Shelton on the 28th, she was 0 for 3, but did get credit for 2 RBIs, and she walked once as well. Her first pitch to her, low ball 1. Again, Fragner at second base for WF West. Etter, the batter, pitch on the way from Baumgart, low inside, ball 2. 2-0. She'll step back in, wait for the 2-0 pitch. Still a bit low, so 3-0 the count. You can hear the dugout chanting 3 balls, Jerry. That's the WF West. And there is a walk. First walk given up here, and runners at first and second.
And now up your third hitter, the first baseman, number 24, Savannah Hawkins.
Savannah was 1 for 3 against Tumwater, hit a home run, batted in 3 runs, walked once, and scored 2 runs. Against the Highclimbers, she was 2 for 3. Also had a home run, an RBI, 2 runs scored, and a walk. She takes ball 1. Was that a strike? I'm sorry. Thank you, Jerry. Just go ahead and tell me that was a strike. So 2 on, nobody out for the Bearcats. There's a swing, a high fly ball, but it's shallow. And Jacoby dropped it. It got out, and she lost it in the now let's see. We have a
infield fly rule.
Right, I think so. Runners are she had nowhere to go.
But he called her safe. Let's see what happens now.
So rain picks up. You can hear it on our tent. They're going to leave it there, Jerry. Bases
Okay.
are now loaded.
Okay. And now up is your pitcher, batting cleanup, number 16, Cammie Dacus.
2 for 3, a triple. Let's see here, an RBI. Against she hit one right in off the first pitch. 1 run will come in and score. Rounding and coming in for 2 runs in for WF West.
So, a 2-run RBI single for Cammie Dacus. And 2 runners, of course, score on that.
I'm trying to find. Okay, so it's only a runner at first. There we go.
And now up is your 5th hitter, number 22, Avalon Myers, your shortstop.
Avalon 0 for 3 and against Tumwater 0 for 4 in the first meeting with the Highclimbers. So 2 in, 1 on. Nobody out for WF West here in the first. The ring picks up here, and there's a foul off. Got a courtesy runner over there. I don't know who that is. What are you looking at, Jerry?
The out.
Oh, they did get an out? Okay. I guess we did call that one out. Yeah, I was looking, so they did call somebody out. And there's ball 1. Glad Jerry's paying attention to the scoreboard. It's just I'm not. So there's 1 out, 1 on, and 2 in. We do have a courtesy runner for Dacus over there first, and I don't see a number, so I have no idea who that would be. Can't see a number. She's wearing a pullover. My tent's leaking, Jerry. So the 1-1 pitch. Throw to first. And the runner gets back, but just barely
Just
in time.
underneath the slide.
And that was a ball. So 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 in, 1 on, 1 out for WF West. And there's another one that's low, ball 3, 3 in 1 the count. I was wondering why there wasn't a runner on second, Jerry.
Yeah, that's what I was looking.
There's supposed to be a runner out there, so they must have called that out for the infield fly rule, right?
That is what I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't really tell us what's going on.
But yeah, that has to be the situation.
Yeah, it has to be. But 2 runs did score. Pitch on the way, actually a line drive foul up the third base line, and that's 3 and 2. With 1 out, 1 on, 2 in.
So Avalon Myers is your 5th hitter this inning.
I'd like to tell you who's over on first, but we have no idea. We just know it's not
And the reason why, because of the weather, they can wear a coat.
Right. And they don't have the numbers on, at least not that we can see from where we're sitting. Pitch on the way. Another foul ball.
Well, we have a
Myers
full count here.
Yeah, Myers is battling. That towel is wet, Jerry. I should have brought more towels.
Yeah, I have one out in the car.
Yeah, it doesn't help us out in the car, Jerry.
Didn't help.
Actually, I even had one in one of my bags, and it's still not enough. So the count is full. Pitch on the way. High, and there is a walk.
So now we have a person on second and first. And your 6th hitter up, number 8, your designated hitter, Stacia Flush.
And Stacia 0 for 3 against Tumwater, 2 for 3 with a double, and scored 3 runs against Shelton on March 28th. Pitch on the way. Outside, ball 1. So 1 ball, no strikes. 1 out, 2 on, 2 in for the Bearcats. We're just underway here, top of the first inning, 2-0. Stacia will step back in. Next pitch, low, ball 2, 2-0.
That towel that Allie has on her side is going to be very useful.
As long as it stays dry. Because ours are not staying dry, Jerry. So 2 balls and no strikes to Flush. She'll swing and miss at the next pitch. 2-1. Is the count. Runners again at first and second. We know Avalon Myers is at first, and we have a courtesy runner on second. Just don't know who she is. I'm saying she's one of the younger players because she's a little bit shorter than the rest of the team. Here's the 2-1 pitch. It's outside. Ball 3. 3-1 is the count. And the 3 balls count comes from the WF West dugout. Here's a pitch on the way. And that is another walk given up, and that'll load the bases.
Okay, and now up is your 7th hitter, your 3rd baseman, number 2, Sage Brindle.
Sage 2 for 3, scored a run against Tumwater. 1 for 3, had an RBI, walked once, and scored a run against Shelton in their first meeting. And she comes up with 1 out and the bases loaded with 2 runners in for Chehalis. So I've always questioned whether it is WF West or it's Chehalis. You look at their uniforms, it says Chehalis, but the high school is WF West.
Yeah, yeah.
And they tried for a while to make that official, and it didn't really fly.
Now the infield is playing in just a little bit to try to cut off the run.
And the first pitch, strike 1 called.
Some nice velocity there by Allie Baumgart. Be interesting to see how fast she's throwing that ball.
Bases are loaded. Brindle the hitter. Next pitch, high, ball 1, 1-1. Boy, there's a lot of chatter coming out of that dugout, Jerry.
Yeah.
Next pitch on the way is swing, and that ball's going to get into left field. 1 run will score. Here comes Myers. She'll avoid the tag. 2 runs are in. Or did she get that in there?
She did get in.
She did get in. So it's now 4.
She went to the side. Nice slide by her.
And that'll put runners at first and second.
2-run RBI by Sage Brindle. And now up is your right fielder, number 10, Brianna Crosby.
Crosby 2 for 3, scored a run against Tumwater. Didn't bat against Shelton in their first meeting. But 4 runs are in and still only 1 out. Runners at first and second, and Crosby takes strike 1. Here is the next pitch. High ball, 1, 1-1.
This is your 8th hitter for Chehalis, or WF West, here in the first inning.
We could just call them the Bearcats and be done with the Chehalis WF West.
Okay.
It might be easier for everybody. There's a fly ball. It's shallow, and grabbing it for the out is actually, is that Sarah Jacoby out there? No, it's 38. Sorry, that's Christina Alvarez with the out, number 2.
You
However,
are correct.
on the play,
The runner advanced.
Yeah, Flush makes her way to 3rd.
And now up is your 9th hitter, the catcher, number 5, Rachel Gray.
And there are 2 outs. Gotta change that graphic on my. Gray 1 for 2, had an RBI against Tumwater on Friday. Only batted, well, she batted twice. She's 0 for 1. scored a run and took a walk. Last one is going to drop foul. Just hit that line out there.
Boy, she
Jerry.
just lined that.
Yeah, but it hit that line and just foul. And that'll be a 1 to Gray. So 4 runs in, 2 out, and the runners are at the corners for the Bearcats here in the first. And pass ball. Runner goes to second, but the runner third held.
And now Sage Brindle is on second base of that a wild pitch.
So puts runners at second and third. And Gray will step back in. That's a 1-1 count. Baumgart pitch. There's a fly ball. That is going to be grabbed there for the out, and that'll end the inning, but the damage was done. WF West comes away with a 4-0 lead after a half inning. We'll be right back. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
You're going to need me. You're going to need us. All of us. You're going to need our help with your water, your air, your food. You're going to need our determination, our compassion. You're going to need the next generation of leaders to face the challenges the future will bring. And we promise we'll be there when you need us.
This changes everything. Next TV is here. It's the full-featured digital TV service delivered to your smart TV or connected devices by fast, reliable Hood Canal fiber internet. Record your favorites on a cloud DVR, then watch from anywhere. Pause and rewind live TV, restart or replay shows you've missed, and more. Call or click hcc.net for a special offer on Next TV today.
Well, back here in Shelton, 4-0. The WF West Bearcats with that 4-run lead in the first half inning. And Cammie Dawkins will take over in the pitching circle for the Bearcats. She went 7 innings Friday. Gave up 3 earned runs on 8 hits, struck out 4, didn't walk anybody on Friday. Against the Highclimbers, she pitched 6 innings on the 28th. 1 earned run, 4 hits, 15 strikeouts, Jerry. 15, 1-5.
Wow.
Didn't walk a high climber. That is quite an impressive resume right
sure
there.
Is, Diedrich. Leading off for the Highclimbers is our pitcher, number 21, Allie Baumgart.
And Allie, let's see here. She was 2 for 2, had a double, an RBI, scored a run, walked once against Centralia on Friday, and takes... Is he going to call it a ball or a strike? I guess
Ball
it's a ball.
outside, yeah.
Okay. Looked like she swung at that. Baumgart, let's see here. In the first meeting was 2 for 2, scored a run. That was pretty much it against Chehalis. She'll take strike 1, so 1-1 is the count. On the leadoff batter for the Highclimbers here in their half of the first, trailing 4-0. Baumgart sits in the back of the box. She'll hit a fly ball. Myers will just get under that one, and it's out number 1 for the Highclimbers.
And now up is your second hitter for the Highclimbers, the shortstop, number 20, Sarah Jacoby.
Well, Sarah did not play, no, she didn't play against Centralia on Friday. She was 0 for 2 in the first meeting with this team, with the Chehalis. 1 away for the Highclimbers. First pitch to Jacoby, inside, strike 1. Goes bunts it, but it goes foul. So 0-2 is the count to Jacoby.
And Sarah will now be hitting away.
So no balls and 2 strikes, 1 out. She'll swing at that one as Jerry called it and fouls another one off. And still 0-2. Glad nobody's playing tennis today, Jerry. A little bit wet to be playing tennis today.
Yeah.
So although I think that there was a tennis match scheduled today originally.
Yeah.
I'd have to double check that. A lot of cars heading out when I was heading in. There's a swing. That one goes foul as well. I think she might have swung at that to protect her head, Jerry. That was pretty high. Count remains 0-2 for Sarah Jacoby. Next pitch on the way. Ball 1 called just a bit outside. 1-2. Next pitch on the way. Swing and a grounder is going to be gloved there, and nice easy play to first base, and that's out number 2 for the Highclimbers.
And now up is your third baseman for the Highclimbers, batting third, number 33, Bailey Plant.
Bailey was 0 for 3 against Centralia on Friday and did not play against the WF West on March 28th. So the first pitch to Plant, swing and a miss, strike 1. So 2 down. Nobody on for the Highclimbers here. Trailing 4-0. Bailey Plant steps back in, waiting for the 0-1 pitch from Dacus. Swing and a miss. 0-2. We have to stress that Dacus strikes out people left and right.
Yeah.
Left and right. Although she only struck out 4 against Tumwater. But she did strike out 15 in the first meeting. That pitch was outside, ball 1. 1-2 the count to Bailey Plant in a 4-0 game with WF West on top. Next pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, and that'll do it for the Climbers here in their half. The first, we head to the second, still 4-0. Chehalis.
If you have COVID-19 tests at home, you've probably wondered, when should I use them? Sometimes are better than others. If you have COVID symptoms, take a test. If you've had a COVID exposure but no symptoms, wait 5 days to test. If you want to be sure you don't have COVID before meeting up with others, test as shortly beforehand as possible. That's all there is to it. Just follow the directions in the package. For more answers to COVID test questions, visit doh.wa.gov/testing.
Hood Canal Communications keeps our community connected. We provide communication services that connect friends and family. We're connecting with our neighbors through support of local causes and events. Connecting our students and schools to a world of learning resources. And connecting you to the latest technology with local customer service. Learn more about our community connections, high-speed internet, and streaming TV options. Visit hcc.net today.
As we head to the second inning, and I have to change my graphics, here's Jerry.
All right, and leading off for WF West here at the top of the second inning is number 4, the center fielder, Lena Fragner, and she had a double last time in the first inning.
It's as if we have a new game all over again, Jerry, as they...
I should be selling some hand warmers.
Yeah, well, do you have any to sell, Jerry?
Yeah.
You left those in the car, too, with the towel. Okay. Since the Bearcats pretty much batted around there in the first inning, let's just talk about how the fast pitch team has done here. Oh, boy, let's see here. State championships 2000, 2012, 2015, 2017. Second place in state 01, 02, 19. Third in state 04, 06, 07, 8, 10, 11, 16, 8. I can go on. My goodness.
They've made a lot of visits to the state tournament.
Yeah, they've been there. They're very well aware. First pitch to Fragner is a strike. It was a nice information that handed on to us Appreciate all that.
Now, the Shelton girls have also won the state championship.
Have they?
Yep.
Well, way before my time. Here's the 0-1. Yeah, it's a ball. 1-1 is the count. The leadoff batter, Alina Fragner for WF West. Here in the second inning, leading 4-0. If I remember right, the state tournament's actually in Sela. And nice complex, been there a couple times.
Yeah, it is a nice complex.
One thing that I noted when I was there is the because they have 4 fields and they have netting all the way around it.
Yeah.
Something that we need to look into here.
I think the 4A or 3A is held at the rack.
Yep.
There in Lacey.
I think both of them are, actually.
Yeah.
What
a beautiful complex.
Yeah, the rack is, yeah.
And you're looking at 4 fields.
Right. And there's a leadoff walk for the Bearcats.
And batting second in this inning is Brielle Etter. She's the second baseman, number 1. She walked in the first inning.
First pitch is a strike. Here's the next pitch. There's a swing and a foul off high off the screen. So 0-2 is the count. I was just looking back at the tennis court, and it looked like the lane, it's pretty much lit up for the moment. We can get some ball game. We can play some ball here. Not diving or what's the right word? There's a little grounder. It's going to go foul. So still 0-2 to Etter. Ducking the raindrops is what I was trying to come up with there, Jerry. I don't know why. Got some activity in the bullpen for WF West. May see a pitching change here. Next pitch on the way. There's a ground ball, little chopper. It's going to be gloved there. And throw to first is not in time. Just kind of got hung up in Schultz's hand. And she couldn't get it out. So there is runners at first and second. Nobody out.
Okay, next up is Savannah Hawkins. She is the first baseman, number 24. She got on by way of an error the last time.
So 2 on and nobody out for the Bearcats. First pitch to Hawkins. High, ball 1. Sorry, my graphics froze on me. We'll have to get to that in a minute here. Next pitch is a strike. So it's 1-1. Two on and nobody out. Again, pitch is low.
Nice stop by Danica Squire. Does a really good job behind the plate.
So 2 balls, 1 strike. Nobody out and runners at first and second. Next pitch on the way. Fly ball. This one's going to send Jacoby out, and she's going to grab that one. And that is out number 1. And the runners hold.
And now up is your cleanup hitter, or the pitcher, number 16, Cami Dacus. She got on by way of a single the first time. And she drove in 2 people, 2 RBIs.
So 1 out for WF West here in the inning with runners at first and second. Fragner over there at second. Pitch on the way outside, ball 1. It's Eder, right? Is it Eder at first? I'm on the base for WF West. Who's at first? Is it Brindle or is it Eder?
It's Brielle.
Brielle. Okay, so
Brielle Eder.
All right, so that was a foul off the first baseline. So 1-1 the count. It's just so distracting. There's no numbers on the jerseys, and I forget the order sometimes.
Yeah.
And Jerry has to remind me, or I have to ask.
This is our fourth hitter this inning. The cleanup hitter, Cami Dacus.
Just 1-1 and 1 out, 2 on. Pitch on the way. High ball, 2-1. Here's the next pitch. Low ball, 3. 3-1 the count. And here comes that chant again, Jerry. So 3 balls, 1 strike, 1 out, 2 on. Pitch on the way, high, ball 4. That'll load the bases.
Yeah, that loads the bases up.
With 1 down.
Now up is your 5th hitter, the shortstop, Avalon Myers, number 22. She got on in the first inning by way of a walk and scored the 4th run for the Bearcats there in the first inning.
Wait, I didn't hear what that courtesy runner again for Dacus at first, Eder at second, and Fragner at third. I think I heard Maya Reynolds is a runner at first, 29 for 16. Just a courtesy runner, Jerry.
Yeah.
And the batter for WF West, again, is Avalon Myers.
Yeah, Maya Reynolds.
And she'll take ball 1. Infield's coming in, Jerry. Here's the 1-0 and get a 2-0. It's still lightly raining, Jerry. 2 balls, no strikes. Make it 3 balls, no strikes. Bases are loaded with 1 away.
And I'm sure number 22 is going to be taking now. 3-0 is the count.
Next pitch on the way. And that'll bring a run in on the walk.
And all the runners advance.
But it makes it 5-0. And there's a little bit of a chat heading to the pitching circle. Hey, if you're enjoying today's broadcast, please give us a like on your favorite social media. You can follow us on Facebook or Twitter with the handle @MasonWebTV. Also consider subscribing to the Mason Web TV YouTube channel and hit that bell to be notified the next time we go live so you can enjoy games like this, as well as governmental entities. I don't know if those are enjoyable. Some people get a kick out of it, other people don't. And it was a very interesting Fire District 12 meeting yesterday. They fired their fire chief, Jerry. It was interesting. They've had some problems out there, but the fire commissioners decided to dismiss their their fire chief.
Yeah, too bad.
Looks like we are going to have a pitching change as Kayla Zimbis will be coming in. And Allie Baumgart probably going to go where she was originally, short. And Zimbis is in for her warm-ups. So I think we will step aside for a quick 30 seconds. Mason Health wants you to stay healthy. Are you turning 65? Mason Health can help you maximize all that Medicare has to offer. Did you know Medicare covers preventive services under the Medicare Wellness Program? Medicare coverage includes screenings for depression, diabetes, obesity, and alcohol misuse. You can also get mammograms, pap smears, pelvic exams, and more. Talk to your healthcare provider, or you can find more information on masongeneral.com. Well, Zimbus is in there for after her warm-ups, and she gets to face who, Jerry? Do you know?
Okay, and she's going to be facing number 8, and that is Stacia Flush, the designated hitter, who got on by way of a walk in the first inning.
First pitch was high in a ball.
And Stacia is the 6th hitter this inning, and we only have 1 out.
So the new pitcher is Kayla Zimbus. I didn't see, they moved Allie over to shortstop. Next pitch is ball, 2 balls, no strikes. 1 out, and the bases are loaded still for the Wildcats here, and they have 1 run in, leading 5-0. Pitch on the way, and another ball slipped out of her hand. That's 3-0.
It's a tough situation coming in like this. You know, a little empathy here for Kayla.
Yeah.
Definitely a lot.
The rain has let up a bit. It's not coming down as hard as it was earlier. But she's behind in the count, and there is another run that'll come in, making it 6-0, and the bases remain loaded.
So, Brielle Etter just scored to make it 6-0.
Still 1 out.
And now up is the 3rd baseman, number 2, Sage Brindle. She got a single the first time, and she had 2 RBIs with that single.
Takes strike 1 called there in the first pitch. So 2 runs are in, 1 out, and the bases are loaded. And there's a strike 2.
Nice pitch.
Yeah.
Right on the inside corner there.
I'm trying to think that maybe they were pitching around Flush there, Jerry. Yeah, there's ball 1, 1 and 2. To Brindle. And now the rain starts up again. There's a smack that's going to drop into left field. Bobbled out there. Well, 1 run will come in to score. Here's another one. There's 2 in. And it is 8-0.
And that scores Cammie Dacus and Avalon Myers, making the score 8-0. And a 2-run double, a shot by Sage Brindle. Now up is the right fielder, number 10, I'm assuming. I can't see the number.
I'm assuming too.
Brianna Crosby.
First pitch to Crosby is inside for ball 1.
And she flew out to the right fielder the first inning.
So 4 runs are in, still 1 out. And there's a fly ball right back to Zimbus. She'll grab it and look over at third, and that's out number 2. So 2 away now, but 4 runs are in for the Bearcats.
And now up is your 9th hitter this inning, and this is number 5, Rachel Gray. She also flew out to the right fielder to end the first inning.
First pitch to her, inside ball 1. Again, we have runners at 2nd and 3rd for the Bearcats. As Gray has a 1 ball, no strike pitch. A little high, but they called it strike 1, 1-1.
Like you said, 2 runners in scoring position for the Bearcats.
That's interesting, Jerry. These sheets are wet, but they're not sticking. There's another fly ball. This one will send, well, actually, Schultz will grab that, and that'll end the inning. But the Bearcats get another 4 runs. They lead 8-0. We head to the bottom of the 2nd.
What if one day you went to your secret hiding place and instead of what you came for, you found this? What would you do? The truth is, all drug use comes with risk. Before drugs take their toll on you and your family, know that there is help. You can quit. If you or someone you love is struggling with drug use, call 1-800-662-HELP for 24-hour free and confidential information and treatment referral, or go to samhsa.gov/knowtherisks.
Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is the only source for live high school sports broadcasts in Mason County. Join us every week this school year for another exciting game. If you want to be part of future broadcasts, contact Mason Web TV right now and become a community broadcast partner. A simple phone call, text, or email can put you in the next broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Bottom of the second inning.
Your pitcher for the Bearcats is Cami Dacus. She retired to side 1-2-3, had one strikeout there in the first inning. And leading off for the Highclimbers is the cleanup hitter, number 11, Danica Squire, the catcher. Yeah. Danica's had a good season.
Yeah, she was 1 for 2 at a triple and 2 RBIs in against Centralia on Friday. She was 1 for 3, had a triple and an RBI against WF West on the 28th. She's a triple machine. She just, I don't know if that's her speed or what, but she just ends up on third a lot. And the first pitch to her, high, ball 1. Danica will step back in. It's really not that cold out here, but my hand is cold, Jerry. And she takes ball 3, or ball 2, excuse me. Are you thinking that they're pitching around Danica at this point? With 2 balls, no strikes?
Well,
make it 3 balls, no strikes?
I think you might be right. They're not going to give her anything nice to hit.
Nothing easy for any man. Second inning action, 8-0. WF West with the lead, and there is a strike 1 inside. So 3-1 the count to Danica Squire.
And now she should be hitting away.
Here's a pitch on the way. She does, and that one hit off the head. Pat foul off the head of the catcher. Hit the top of the screen. That was a bang play there, Jerry. So the count goes full to Danica Squire. Not really sure what the discussion was. But 3 balls, 2 strikes to Danica Squire, leading things off here for the Highclimbers in the bottom of the second inning. Pitch on the way, and there is a walk. So Squire heads to first.
The leadoff hitter is now on by way of a walk. First runner for the Highclimbers this game. And now up is number 8, the 5th hitter, center fielder Kayla Zimbas.
Let's see. Well, runner's going. Throw to second. A little offline, and Squire standing up there at second.
Give her a steal.
Yeah. So Zimbas, Kayla was 0 for 2, had an RBI, however, against Centralia. In the first meeting, she was 0 for 3.
And I got to apologize. She's now our pitcher.
Yeah, she's now our pitcher. Yeah.
And we had her down as a pitcher at first, and then they changed it.
Yeah.
So.
And then they switched it out after 2 innings. Oh, what did they call her out? They called the Squire out, Jerry. She must have left early.
Yeah, because she definitely did not get tagged out.
Yeah, she must have left early. So 1 down
That's
for
too
the
bad.
Highclimbers.
That's too bad.
And that pitch was a strike, by the way, to Zimbas. Pitch on the way. There's a ground ball is going to go right into the hand of Meyer. She'll throw to first, but beating out that run at first, or that throw, excuse me, on first is Kayla Zimbus. So 1 out and 1 on.
Nice hustle by Kayla to get a single. And now up is your sixth hitter, Alyssa Holcomb, the left fielder, number 7.
Yeah,
Third hitter of this inning.
Alyssa did not play against Centralia, or at least she did not bat. She was 0 for 3 against WF West in their first meeting. Takes strike 1. 1 out and 1 on for the Highclimbers here, trailing 8-0. Bottom of the second inning. Alyssa Holcomb steps back in. Pitch on the way. She'll foul that one high off the screen. 0-2 to count. That is a 2. Supposed to be a 2. There we go. Alyssa will step back in. The ball runner goes. Throw to second. Offline. And Zimbus is in there safely. She slid in.
Yeah, we're going to give her a steal. And now we have a runner in scoring position.
And the count to Holcomb is 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 away, 1 on for Shelton. And we have another discussion here.
You know, in all the days that I've watched fast pitch, coaching fast pitch teams down on the harbor, I have not seen that called maybe once.
Which
in the many years where a person is left
the
early.
base. Yeah. Well, that's the only way she could have been out because that throw was off, and they were just checking on Kayla Zimbus out there. She did kind of slide in kind of awkwardly to make sure she's okay. That's what the stoppage of play here.
Yeah.
So we have 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out, and 1 on as Kayla Zimbus is over on second base for the Highclimbers.
Well, definitely Kayla showed some speed there.
And Holcomb is the batter. Here's the pitch. Strike, and it's a strikeout, and the out number 2 for the Highclimbers here in the second inning.
And now up is your 4th hitter of this inning, number 26, the second baseman, Emma Schultz.
2 for 3 against Centralia, 1 for 2 against WF West on the 28th.
Oh, wow, that's pretty good.
Yeah. Especially against the strikeout machine. It was Cammie Dawkins.
Yeah, yeah.
First pitch. Whoa, look out.
Okay.
Whoops.
That could be because of the weather, could
I'm
it?
pretty sure it was a little bit of wet there. Bat went flying, and that was a strike. Wow. Did not mean it. Just the look on her face was, oh, my.
Did she go around?
I don't know. Wow. This is why you have to have a fence in the way, Jerry.
Yeah.
She's got a smile on her face now.
Yeah. Hey, we need some humor.
Yeah. They are going to call it a strike, though. Yeah, I don't know. So 2 away and 1 on. 0-1 is the count. Here's the next pitch. Another swing, and that time a miss. 0-2 is the count. Damon Schultz.
And Kayla Zimbus is in scoring position on second base.
Here's the pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. The Highclimbers get a base runner out there. And we head to the 3rd.
Okay.
Okay, my camera's acting funny. What's going on here?
When times get dark, we can't see the help that's all around us. Let 211 be your guiding light for help with food, healthcare, and other resources.
211, how can I help you?
Call 211 or visit 211.org. 211, get connected, get help.
So we head to the third inning, and I got to go fix another camera, Jerry.
Well, what's interesting is Lena Fragner, the center fielder, is leading off again. She led off in the first inning and in the second inning. So this is the third time she's led off for the Bearcats. Lena had a double in the first inning and got on by way of a walk in the second inning. She has scored twice, Diedrich.
Yeah, it's been a fun time here, Jerry. Sorry, I had to make sure that camera was still connected. It was flashing there. And here we go. First pitch is a strike.
Nice pitch.
Everything's wet. Everything's wet, Jerry.
Yeah.
Including my chair. Ooh, that was a wild pitch. Ball one. 1-1 the count. Yeah, as Fragner leads things off here. Eight to nothing our score here. Outside ball 2-1. Fragner steps back in. Next pitch on the way there. She'll swing and she'll hit one foul. I hope that truck is not going to be hit out there. So 2-2 is the count to Fragner.
She's 1 for 1.
Swings and misses, and that is out number 1.
Yeah, nice strikeout.
Is that first strikeout?
By Kayla Zimba. Yes, it is.
Okay.
And now up is your second baseman, number 1, Brielle Etter. She has scored twice.
Hits a fly ball on the run and grabbing it. What a play out there by Alvarez, Jerry. Out number 2.
Yeah, she's made 3 pretty nice catches out there.
That was on the run. And it's 2 down for WF West.
And now up is your first baseman, number 24, Savannah Hotkins. She is 0 for 2.
Takes strike 1. She'll step back in. Next pitch on the way from Zimbus. Inside, strike 2 called. So 0-2. Hawkins steps back in. Inside, that was low ball 1-2 the count. Next pitch. Fly ball out of play, heads up, Jerry. Oh, it's over our heads, luckily. I only say heads up because this tent's not going to stop a fly ball. But it went over the bleachers behind us. So it's 1 ball, 2 strikes to Hawkins. And she'll hit another one, this one heading to left field and right up against the fence, grabbing it out into the inning. So out number 3 goes. We head to the bottom of the third, still 8-0, WF West.
If you don't dispose of the unneeded medications in your home, they might find a new one. They could end up lost, stolen, or simply misused. Keep them safe, clean them out, take them back at the U.S. Drug Enforcement Administration's National Prescription Drug Take-Back Day, Saturday, April 30th. To find a collection site near you, visit DEATakeback.com. Help DEA keep our communities safe and healthy.
Hood Canal Communications keeps our community connected. We provide communication services that connect friends and family. We're connecting with our neighbors through support of local causes and events. Connecting our students and schools to a world of learning resources. And connecting you to the latest technology with local customer service. Learn more about our community connections, high-speed internet, and streaming TV options. Visit hcc.net today.
We head to the third inning of play.
Yeah, I'd like to give a shout out to Kayla Zibas. Nice job retiring the side. The Bearcats 1-2-3 in the last inning.
We apologize. The camera seems to be cutting in and out here on our, might be water, I'm not sure.
Leading off here for the Highclimbers in the bottom of the third is number 3, the first baseman, Kennedy Woollett. She is the 8th batter to face the pitcher, Cavi Dacus.
First pitch was a strike, second pitch was a ball. So 1-1 to count to leading things off, and I got to figure out what's going on with this camera, Jerry. It just keeps flashing in and out. It's got to be water related because it kind of hangs up on the connection. Shows bunt, pulls it back. Strike 2 called. Oh no, yeah, all right.
Right now she will be hitting away. This is Kennedy Woollett, first baseman.
Next pitch, swing, and strike 3 called. Out number 1 for the Highclimbers here.
And that's the 4th strikeout for Cavi Dacus. And next is number 38, the second hitter of this inning, right fielder Christiana Alvarez.
She was 1 for 3, scored a run against Centralia. And in the first meeting, 0 for 2.
And she's made a couple nice catches out there in the field.
First pitch was a ball. As the wind comes in, and the rain starts to fall again. Swing and a miss. 1-1 to count. So 1-1 pitch, 1 out. There's a bunt that's up in the air, and Gray dives for it and gets it.
Nice.
Out number 2.
Nice catch by the catcher. And that was Rachel Gray making that diving catch for out number 2.
That'll bring up
Allie Baumgart,
yeah,
pitcher.
Now shortstop.
Oh yeah, now shortstop. Excuse me. You're right.
Make that clearer on your sheet there, Jerry.
I know. I saw that right after my mouth.
So 2 away for the Highclimbers. First pitch gets by Gray.
Okay.
So 1 ball, no strikes. My chair's kind of dried out now, Jerry. I can sit back down. But my pants are still wet. Great. I'm going to have to put up the big tent next time, Jerry.
Well, I don't think I'm going to be a fashion statement when I go to that dinner tonight.
Yeah? You didn't bring your suit?
No.
1 ball. Nick it 1 ball and 1 strike. Down the Baumgart. 2 down.
She flew out to the shortstop the first inning.
So 1-1 to count with 2 down for the Highclimbers here. And there's a line drive that's going to drop in for a base hit.
Nice
Baumgart
shot.
turns the corner at first, heads for second, and a stand-up double with 2 out.
And that's the second hit for the Highclimbers in this game. And now up is number 20, the shortstop, Sarah Jacoby. She grounded out to the third baseman the first time.
So 2 down and 1 on for the Highclimbers. Jacoby knocks one right over to second baseman. She'll grab it, throw it over to first, and the inning ends. Highclimbers get another base runner and leave her out there. We head to the 4th inning. 8-0 WF West.
Mason Health wants you to stay healthy. Are you turning 65? Mason Health can help you maximize all that Medicare has to offer. Did you know Medicare covers preventive services under the Medicare Wellness Program? Medicare coverage includes screenings for depression, diabetes, obesity, and alcohol misuse. You can also get mammograms, pap smears, pelvic exams, and more. Talk to your healthcare provider, or you can find more information on masongeneral.com.
Unlike other health concerns, mental illness is not always easy to see.
D-E-P-R.
Mental illness doesn't show up on a scale.
Bipolar?
Sorting out a mental health concern takes professional diagnosis and treatment.
Anxiety. I thought so.
If you or a loved one has a mental health concern, don't go it alone. For 24-hour free and confidential information and treatment referral, call 1-800-662-HELP. Learn more at samhsa.gov/support.
So we head to the 4th inning of play. As my camera still does a little flashing on us, I'm sorry.
And now up is your cleanup hitter, the pitcher, number 16, Cammie Dacus. She got on by way of a single the first time, a walk the second time. She's 1 for 1.
First pitch on the way, outside, ball 1. Next pitch, swing, and a belt that's headed foul off the third baseline. So 1-1 the count. Cammie swings away when she sees the right pitch, Jerry. Strike 2 call on that.
Well, that seemed a little high. But I'm not the umpire.
Yeah, when we're over here. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Next pitch outside, ball 2, 2-2. We apologize for the flashing camera connection. Next pitch, there's a foul high off the screen. Still 2-2. So I think I'm going to have to come up with some sort of a weather box on my camera chair.
Yeah,
it's just flashing. Yeah. There's a fly ball heading out there on the run. Alvarez. This time, actually, it's going to be Jacoby, and that's out number 1.
And now up is the shortstop, number 22, Avalon Myers. She's gone on both times by way of a walk.
It's 8-0 is our score here. 1 away for Chehalis. First pitch is a ball to Myers. And I apologize again, Jerry. This is just driving me nuts, and I'm not even looking at the screen. Next ball is in, or next pitch is in there for ball number 2. This is getting a little bit crazy. It's got to be at the camera end. And Jerry looks at it and it calms down, and he looks away and it's not. There's
okay.
Ball.
Okay.
So 3 balls, no strikes, 1 out for WF West here in the 4th inning.
See, my goal being here is to make Diedrich laugh.
That's his goal. Next pitch on the way inside, and there's another walk, Jerry.
Yeah, she's got on by way of a walk 3 times.
So 1 away, 1 on.
And now up is Stacia Fluch. She is a designated hitter. Number 8 is her number. And she's got on by way of a walk twice.
All right, here's first pitch on the way, and there's a ball 1. Seems to be going in cycles, Jerry. It'll be good for about 30 seconds and then start flashing.
Okay, I'm looking at it.
Next pitch on the way. Outside still ball 2. 2-0. And if we get out of this after this batter, I'll have to go see if I can fix it here.
Okay.
Outside ball 3.
Well, if you want to try to fix it now, I can.
Okay. Well, you just don't have access to the graphics here.
Oh, okay.
I'm in the middle of this. 3 balls. And there's a strike 1. 3-1 the count now. To Flooch. Give me a 1 on, and that's Avalon Myers. The foul, look out. That one headed right at my face, Jerry. Count goes full. Just happened to look up, and there's a ball coming right at me. So the count is now full with 1 out and 1 on for the Bearcats.
Stacia Flooch,
yep.
The hitter.
Next pitch from Zimbus. Fly ball. Headed out there on again is Alvarez, grabs it. And no throw to first, and that's out number 2 now.
That's a 4th catch by the right fielder, Christiana Alvarez, doing a nice job out there.
All right, Jerry, it's all you.
Okay, now up is your 3rd baseman, number 2, Sage Brindle. She has got on by way of a single and a double. She is 2 for 2. Okay, we have 2 outs here in the top of the 4th. Pitch is high for ball 1. Runner on first. Pitch is high, ball 2. 2-0 is the count. Sage Brindle is your hitter. Ball 3, low. 3-0 is the count. Nice pitch on the inside corner. 3-1 is the count. And there's a walk. And that walk by Sage. And that puts 2 runners on, 2 outs. And now up is number 10, the right fielder, Brianna Crosby. She is 0 for 2. Flew out to the pitcher the last time up.
First pitch is high, ball 1. Thank you, Jerry.
You're welcome, Deidre.
I did manage to get the picture back, so hopefully it'll hold on. And so runners at first and second for the Bearcats with 2 down. Next pitch on the way. There's a foul off the screen. 1-1 to count. Yes, I'm going to have to come up with some way of shielding that camera, Jerry.
Yeah.
Just needed to dry out long enough to make a connection. Pitch on the way, and ball 2.
2-1 is the count.
Yeah, 2 down and 2 on. Runners at first and second. Inside ball 3, 3-1. Next pitch on the way, and that will load the bases.
And now up is your catcher. She bats 9th in the lineup.
Actually, it's going to be
number 12.
Yeah, number 12, Callie Corey.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
12 for 5, so looks like she's going to take over at home or at the catcher.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm hearing, at least unless they reinsert.
Okay, let's
Gray.
See what we got here.
So.
Yeah.
Kaylee.
Yeah,
Kaylee or Callie?
I got Kaylee. Corey.
Okay, well, I have.
What do you have?
K-A-L-L-E.
Yeah.
Kaylee.
Or Callie.
Callie Corey. She was 0 for 1 and walked against Shelton on the 28th. She swings and takes a strike 1.
You know, I think you're right, Diedrich. I think it is Callie.
There was a throw to third, And Myers dives back head first safely. So there's 2 down to Corey. Next pitch, chopper foul. 0-2. As the rain starts to fall again.
Yeah.
As soon as I dry out the camera, the rain starts to fall again. Next pitch on the way. There's a swing and a strikeout. And that will end the inning. The Bearcats leave the bases loaded. We head to the bottom of the 4th, still 8-0 WF West.
This changes everything. Next TV is here. It's the full-featured digital TV service delivered to your smart TV or connected devices by fast, reliable Hood Canal fiber internet. Record your favorites on a cloud DVR, then watch from anywhere. Pause and rewind live TV, restart or replay shows you've missed, and more. Call or click hcc.net for a special offer on Next TV today.
Bottom of the 4th inning we head.
Okay, leading off for the Highclimbers here in the bottom of the 4th is number 33, Bailey Plant. She's our third baseman. She struck out the first time, and Cammie Dawkins has 5 strikeouts so far in this game.
First pitch to Plant is a swing and a miss. Strike 1. The graphics will come up here. They did put Gray back in there at the catcher. Next pitch is a ball 1-1. Check swing low, ball 2, 2-1. Here's the next pitch. Swing and a miss. 2-2.
I like the idea that somebody can hit for you.
Ooh, swing and a miss there by Plant, and that's out number 1.
And that's the 6th strikeout for the Bearcats. And now up is your cleanup hitter, number 11, Danica Squire. She walked in the last inning.
First pitch, fly ball. And Hawkins said from the moment it came off the bat, mine, 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 mine. Took 3 steps in, and out number 2.
And now up is your pitcher, number 8, Kayla Zimbus. Kayla got a single the last time and then stole a base for the Highclimbers.
So 2 outs for Shelton here. Swing and a miss by Kayla.
Like I was mentioning before, it's nice that somebody can come in and hit for you. You can still go back and play your original position or come back into the game.
Jerry, is it my imagination or is the sun trying to break through the clouds?
It's trying, yeah.
Next pitch, high ball 1, 1-1 to count to Zimbas. I wish it would because, man, I'm cold and wet. It's just not, it's not fun, man. Next pitch on the way, swing, and there's another fly ball. This one's going to go deep out there a little bit and running out there and grabbing it, backpedaling, out number 3.
And so she flew out. Kayla flew out to the second baseman.
So we head to the 5th, still 8-0 WF West.
We all depend on them for medical emergencies, to keep our highways safe, and to get back on the road. And emergency responders depend on us to watch for them, to slow down and move over. We do it for the people out there taking the risks while helping others, and the people who care about them, because most of us agree that we all share a responsibility for safety on our roads.
Kids will be kids, which just goes to say kids will be curious. They get into everything, everything. If there's a loaded firearm in the house, they could get their hands on that too. Keeping firearms locked, unloaded, and stored separately from ammunition in a place inaccessible to kids can help keep your loved ones safe from family fire. Safe gun storage saves lives.
Fifth inning now, Jerry.
Yeah, and you know what's interesting? Guess who is leading off again here
man.
at the top of the fifth? Lena Fragner, the center fielder. She's been on by way of a double, a walk, and she struck out in the third inning. So this is her fourth time up.
And her fourth time leading off?
Yeah, the fourth time leading off.
Wow. All right.
Chances of that happening are pretty darn slim.
Actually, no, that's wrong. She did not lead off in the last inning. Did she?
No, that's true.
Right.
That's true. You're right. She did not. Not in the last inning.
Not the last inning, but this is her third time.
This is her fourth.
Fourth time at bat. Okay. All right.
What was that?
I'm thinking it means to put the inning back up to 5 because it says 4 up there.
Yeah.
I'm thinking that's what it means.
I think it is too.
I didn't see what that pitch was. So I guess it's 2 balls. That's what I'm saying.
We're pretty sure it's 2 balls. Yeah.
2 balls. Fifth inning, if you're here in the ballpark, you would, there we go, 2 balls up there, but still we're in the 5th inning. Next pitch on the way outside, 3 balls, no strikes. To Lena Fragner, leading things off in the 5th. Next pitch on the way, there's strike 1, 3-1. Next pitch on the way outside, there is another walk.
And now up is your second baseman, number 1, Brielle Etter. She got out by way of a walk the first inning, single the second, and hit out to the, flew out to the right fielder.
It's a pass ball, and the Fragner makes her way to second. So Fragner's now in scoring position, and it's 1 ball, no strikes to Etter.
Now they've changed it to the 5th inning.
Get to the 5th inning on the board. Top of the 5th, 8-0 is the score. Pitch on the way. Ball 2, 2-0 is the count to Brielle Etter. Next pitch on the way. Inside, strike 1 called. 2-1. Next pitch on the way. Little fly ball. Nice play there by, is that Schultz? No. Who was that? That was actually Sadie Makowitz with a good out there. And out number 1. So Sadie Makowitz is playing over there at second base, Jerry.
Okay. And now up is number 24, the first baseman, Savannah Hawkins. She's 0 for 3.
Takes strike 1.
Flew out to the left fielder the last time up.
So 1 away and 1 on. Next pitch is a ball. So 1-1 is the count to Hawkins. Next pitch on the way. Inside chopper right over to third base, and no throw at all as the Plant just kind of lost track of it, and runners at first and second for the Bearcats. I'll bring up Cami Dacus.
And she is 1 for 2.
First pitch outside.
She flew out to left field the last time. First time she got on by way of a single, and then she got on by way of a walk.
So runners at first and second for the Bearcats. Ball 2 called. Next pitch was high.
And Cami, who's up now, is pitching a 2-hitter so far.
Ball 3, 3-0. Hawkins at first, Fragner at second. Pitch on the way. Strike on the outside. 3-1. Fly ball, that one's headed into foul territory. Plant is there to grab it with backup by Schultz, and that's out number 2.
And now up is number 22, Evelyn Myers, a shortstop. She's got on all 3 times by way of a walk.
Gotta find a dry towel here, Jerry. I'm not finding next first pitch. Smack that one foul.
Whoa.
That's just foul.
Just foul, yeah.
Just went inside the bag, not outside the bag. If it gone outside the bag, that's a fair ball. Inside the bag, it's a foul ball. So 1, 2 out. Still runners at first and second for the Bearcats. 5th inning of play here, leading 8-0. Next pitch on the way. Oh, that one just, I don't know what you call that, Jerry.
Well, it's just this field is, it's so wet out there. You know, I don't see her have a towel.
No.
Surprising.
Changes balls with a, changes out of ball. So 1-1. I guess they're going to call that a ball, Jerry.
Yeah, you have no choice.
There's a fly ball. That's out of play over the dugout there.
Yeah,
So
once it leaves the pitcher's hand, you know.
Yeah. Well, I learned something there. So 1-2 is the count. Make it 2-2. Next pitch on the way. Oh, that's high. Count is full. 2 down and 2 on for the Bearcats here in the 5th inning.
Full count.
Yeah. Batter is Avalon Myers. And there is a ball that loads the bases. I'm going to change everything here.
And now up is number 8, the designated hitter, Stacia Fluch, and she is 0 for 1. Got 2 walks and flew out to the right fielder the last time.
First pitch was a ball. Next pitch is a strike on the outside corner. 1-1. Again, the bases are loaded. We've got Myers at first, Hawkins at second, and Fragner at third. 2 down. Pitch on the way. Ball 2, 2-1. I had some velocity on it, Jerry. 2-2. Smack the pole. So 2-2 the count. Next pitch. Ball 3, 3-2.
And everybody's going to be on the run right now.
2 out in a full count. Bases loaded. Pitch outside, and that'll walk in a run.
So Stacia will get credit for a RBI on that walk. and that scores Lena Fragner. And now up, well, we're going to got a...
it was supposed to be up.
Yeah, the catcher, or the coach is going out and talking to the pitcher. And let's see what we've got here.
Well, Squire's taking off her gear here. She might be getting a shot in the circle. Or maybe. It's hard to say. No, actually. Well, Zimbus is heading out to center field, it looks like, Jerry. Yeah. Or nope, she's going over to right field.
And it looks like Squire's going to be pitching.
So Squire will be in the pitching circle. Who will be the catcher? That is going to be the question now.
Okay.
Well, we have a pitching change. Bases are loaded. 9-0 is the score. Top of the 5th inning. And we will step aside while we figure out who's going to be catching for the Highclimbers. We know the pitcher. We need to know who's catching. We'll be right back.
Hood Canal Communications keeps our community connected. We provide communication services that connect friends and family. We're connecting with our neighbors through support of local causes and events. Connecting our students and schools to a world of learning resources. And connecting you to the latest technology with local customer service. Learn more about our community connections, high-speed internet, and streaming TV options. Visit hcc.net today.
So the pitcher is Danica Squire. The catcher is Allie Baumgart. And as we wait for Squire to do her warm-ups, every Friday, MasonWebTV.com provides helpful driving tips with The Wise Drive, a weekly column by Doug Dahl, a Target Zero manager for the Washington Traffic Safety Commission, and a self-confessed traffic safety nerd. The Wise Drive is like Dear Abby, but for driving. The column is primarily driven by reader questions, but also covers current traffic safety issues. The Wise Drive appears in numerous newspapers in Washington and is posted to MasonWebTV.com every Friday. Last column was about, what was it about, Jerry?
Was it about unnecessary lane changes?
No, that was a couple weeks ago. I think we were talking about transit buses.
That's right. It was transit buses.
That's the current column. If you don't see it on the page, just click on opinions, and you'll find the Drivewise there. So who's the batter here, Jerry? I don't see a number on her.
Okay, well, the batter would be number 2, the third baseman, Sage Brindle. She has a single, a double, and a walk. So she's 2 for 2.
Pitch on the way, and a strike called. So we have 2 outs, and the bases are loaded for the Bearcats here. They have 1 run in. And next pitch, that's a ground ball foul. So 0-2 is the count. Danica Squire. I was not aware she was a pitcher, Jerry. I don't know why I didn't know that. Haven't seen her pitch this year.
I haven't either. But she's a good athlete. You know, she's got a good arm. You know, she's shown that at catcher.
Yeah. So 0-2 is the count now, with the bases loaded and 2 down. Squire into her windup pitch. Strike 3 called, and that'll end the inning. And the Bearcats lead the bases loaded. We head to the bottom of the 5th. 9-0. WF West. We'll be right back. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is the only source for live high school sports broadcasts in Mason County. Join us every week this school year for another exciting game. If you want to be part of future broadcasts, contact Mason Web TV right now and become a community broadcast partner. A simple phone call, text, or email can put you in the next broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
This changes everything. Next TV is here. It's the full-featured digital TV service delivered to your smart TV or connected devices by fast, reliable Hood Canal Fiber Internet. Record your favorites on a cloud DVR, then watch from anywhere. Pause and rewind live TV, restart or replay shows you've missed, and more. Call or click hcc.net for a special offer on Next TV today.
So we do head to the bottom of the 5th inning. Jerry has to take off, and I get to take over and see if I can figure this out because he does such a great job on this part of it. You can take your pin, Jerry? Okay. So, leading things off for the Highclimbers here, and we are in the, I got to update everything here. Is actually number 16. Well, who is that? Riley. Is it Riley Jorgensen? Let's take a look here. Yes, it's Riley Jorgensen. Swing and a miss on the next pitch, so it is 1-1, no outs. Bottom of the 5th inning. Nobody on. 9-0, Bearcats. Swing and a miss again. It's 1-2 to Jorgensen. Swing, and that is a strikeout. 1 away for the Highclimbers here in the 5th inning. So it's Makowitz now. Sadie Makowitz, swing and a miss at the first pitch. Strike 1. Makowitz shows bunt, pops one up, and Gray will just grab it, and that is out number 2 for the Highclimbers here in the 5th. And that'll bring up Kennedy Woolett, who has struck out both of her previous 2 at-bats. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 strikeouts for Duckus. Strike, swing, and a miss to Woolett. 0-1 with 2 down for the Highclimbers here in the 5th inning. Pitch on the way. It's ball 1-1-1 to Woolett. Next pitch on the way, swing and a miss. Strike 2, 1-2 the count. So 1-2 is the count. Nobody on, 2 out for the Highclimbers here in the 5th inning. Pitch on the way, swing and a miss, and that will do it for the Highclimbers. 1, 2, 3 they go here in the 5th. We head to the 6th, still 9-0 WF West. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
As AmeriCorps members and volunteers, we do more than talk about our core values. We take action and commit to making our community stronger.
At AmeriCorps, my commitment to equity gives every student a strong start.
Our compassion brings food and friendship to neighbors in need.
My determination protects parks in my community.
Now more than ever, your community needs you. What's at your core? Learn more at AmeriCorps.gov.
Now we head to the 6th inning. 9-0 ball game. And I believe, let's see here. This must be Brianna Crosby coming up for the Bearcats to lead things off for them with a 9-run lead. Another run should pretty much end this ball game, so we do have the 10-run rule. We are in the 6th inning of play. It's been all Bearcats here. First pitch to Crosby is really high. Ball 1. Come on, pop up. There we go. Next pitch. Still a bit high. Ball 2, 2-0. Crosby leading off in the 6th inning. Swing and a miss on that one. 2-1 now the count. Let's see here. Crosby, she flew out to the pitcher and popped out to left field. 2 previous at-bats. Steps back in. Waits for the pitch. 2-1. Swinging a ground ball right back to Squire. Squire underhands it over to first base. And that is out number 1. It's Willett playing the first. That'll bring up Rachel Gray. Looks like she is 0 for 2. 1 away for the Bearcats. First pitch rolls in there, ball 1. Interesting. Next pitch on the way, swing and a miss, 1-1. On deck is going to be the top of the order, Lena Fragner. I'd say interesting on the sheet because Jerry has Chase White, but I guess she has not batted at all. So here's a 1-1 pitch from Squire. Swing and a miss again by Gray. 1-2. 1 down and nobody on. 1 out for the Bearcats here in the 6th inning of play. Rachel Gray, the catcher for WF West, swings and foul tips that one. Just got a little bit of a piece of it. Count remains 1-2. Pitcher for the Highclimbers is Danica Squire. Catcher now is Allison Baumgart. First base is Willett. Second base is Makowitz. Shortstop, it's going to be Jacoby. And there's a little line drive. It's going to grab over there by Makowitz. Couldn't put it in her hand. Slipped out, and there is a 1-out single. And that'll bring up, let's see here, this is going to be, yes, oh, that doesn't go there. That goes down here. Top of the order now. It's Fragner, takes strike 1 with 1 on and 1 out. Top of the order here for the Bearcats. That's ball 1 on that pitch. 1-1. Fragner, let's see here. She walked, if I'm reading this right, struck out, walked, and then had a double in the first. Pitch on the way. Ball 2, excuse me, 2-1 to Fragner. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out, 1 on. Rachel Gray at first for WF West. Pitch on the way. Strike on the outside. 2-2 the count. Fragner steps back in with a 2-2 count. 1 out and 1 on. Pitch on the way. Swing and a line drive. Gets through the legs of Jacoby. Heads into center field. Rounding the corner at third is going to be Fragner, and that's a double. Fragner is on second, and rounding the corner is going to be Gray. So runners at second and third with 1 out for the Bearcats. Oops, this was over there. Let's try that. Here we go. So Fragner's at second, Gray is at third, and the batter's going to be Brielle Etter. First pitch, low, ball 1. Let's see here. Etter flied out. Not sure. There's a little grounder that's going to roll foul. 1-1 to count. Let's see. She had a single walk. camera's starting to flash again. Sorry, folks. Hopefully we'll get it through this here. Runners at second and third, 1 out for the Bearcats. Eder, next pitch is ball 2, 2-1 the count. On deck is going to be Savannah Hawkins. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Make it a 3-1 count. 3-1. 1 down and 2 on. Brielle Eder, next pitch on the way. And it's strike 2 called. Sorry about that. The camera has just failed on me again. So we'll have to just call this old school time. Pitch on the way, high, ball 3, and that'll load the bases. So the bases are now loaded, and that'll bring up Hawkins with 1 out. 9-0 is the score. Hawkins will step back in. Apologize again for the camera as it flashes in and out. Got to go break. First pitch to Hawkins is high, ball 1. 1-0. So we know it's at the camera end of it. It's probably wet. Hawkins steps back in with a 1-0 count, 3 on. Ball 2 is called. 1 down. Let's see here. She reached on an error in the first. She flew out in her other 3 at-bats. Pitch on the way, low, ball 3, 3-0. To Hawkins. So 3 balls and no strikes, bases loaded, 1 out. 6th inning. Pitch on the way. Inside, strike 1 called, 3-1 the count. On deck will be Cammie Dacus for the Bearcats. Here's the pitch on the way. Strike 2 called. The count goes full for Hawkins. Facing Squire for the first time as she took over in late in the 5th. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, and it's a strikeout. So 2 down for the Bearcats. And that will bring up Cammie Dacus with the bases loaded and 2 away. First pitch, swing, and a ground ball that's going to go into left field. 1 run will score. Here comes another. There's 2 runs. Rounding the corner, here comes 3 runs. So 3 runs are now in for WF West, and Dacus has a 3-run double, and that makes it 12-0. Courtesy runner is out there, and that will bring up Avalon Myers. Takes strike 1. Again, we apologize for this flashing camera. We know what the issue is. There's a little bit of water in there. It's just not connecting to give us a good picture. So next pitch on the way. Ball 1, 1-1 the count. So 3 runs are in. 2 are out, 1 on. Runner at second. Next pitch on the way. High, ball 2, 2-1 the count. To Myers. Next pitch shows Squires looks in for the sign. Here's the pitch. Low ball 3. 3-1 is the count to Avalon Myers. Again, we must apologize for this camera that keeps flashing. We'll try to fix it in the next break. There's strike 2 called. 3-2 the count to Myers. We don't have a big technical staff. That's just me. So it's 12-0 at this point. And there's a walk that will put runners at first and second with 2 down and 3 in. That'll bring up Stacia Flush. Takes ball 1. Sorry, it is runners at first and second with 2 away. Flush will take ball 2, 2-0. She'll step back in. Does Stacia. Next pitch on the way. Ball 3, 3-0. So 2 out and 2 on with a 3-0 count to Flush. Outside ball 4, and that'll load the bases again. That'll bring up Sage Brindle. Struck out in the 5th to end the inning. Let's see here. Walked in the 4th. Doubled in the 2nd. And singled in 2 runs in the 1st to get things started. So the bases are loaded for the Bearcats as Brindle steps in to face Squire. First pitch, swing and a ground ball. It goes foul. 0-1. Again, the bases are loaded with 2 away for the Bearcats. Brindle is the batter. She has a 0-1 count. Next pitch from Squire. High, swing and a miss. Strike 2 called. 0-2 now. Brindle will step back in. Pitch on the way, and that one rolls in for ball 1, 1-2. Throw to third, gets by Plant. And a run will come in to score. So this makes it 13-0. As 4 runs are now in. Runners at first and second. Sage Brindle has a 1-ball, 2 strike count, 2 out, 2 on. That's ball 2, 2-2. Again, I gotta apologize for the camera flashing on us. Doing our best here. Next pitch on the way, swing and a miss, and that will be the out. But damage was done. WF West increases its lead. We will take a timeout. Hopefully we'll fix this camera. It's 13-0.
Did you get a call or message that mentioned Social Security that made you feel threatened or scared? That is not the Social Security Administration. Social Security will not threaten you, press you for personal information, or demand instant payment. Social Security does not accept payments by gift card, prepaid debit card, internet currency, or by mailing cash. Criminals use these forms of payment because they are hard to trace. Don't fall for it. Hang up, ignore them. Report this criminal activity to oig.ssa.gov.
Produced at U.S. taxpayer expense.
This changes everything. Next TV is here. It's the full-featured digital TV service delivered to your smart TV or connected devices by fast, reliable Hood Canal fiber internet. Record your favorites on a cloud DVR, then watch from anywhere. Pause and rewind live TV, restart or replay shows you've missed, and more. Call or click hcc.net for a special offer on Next TV today.
We're back here. Fortunately, can't get the camera going, as leading things off for the Highclimbers is number 33, Alvarez. She takes ball 1. Now strike 1. Camera is just not cooperating with me today. Here's the next pitch. High ball 2. 2-1 to count. Will not come back, and I'm not sure why. A strike called. Two balls and 2 strikes. Plant. Make it 3. I'm sorry. Count goes full. And ball 4. So there is a walk here. Let's go back to here. Okay. So that brings up Ali Baumgart. Takes strike 1 with 1 out, or 1 on and nobody out here. Yeah, we apologize for the camera failure. There's a line drive that's going to get into center field, and there is going to be a single, and runners at to first and second. So the Highclimbers have runners at first and second, and that'll bring up Kayla Zimbis. Takes strike 1. Actually, no, this is Sarah Jacoby. We'll look at the list here. So 13-0. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Try to strike 1. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Nobody out, 2 on for the Highclimbers here in the 6th inning, trying to stay alive. It's 13-0. Next pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. Strike 2, 1-2 the count. Actually, no, that's an out. I'm sorry. That's out number 1. Is Jacoby goes down swinging. That'll bring up Bailey Plant. Struck out in the 4th. First pitch to her. Check swing, high ball, 1-1, and oh. So going to get Baumgart at first. Alvarez at second for the Highclimbers. Pitch on the way, swing and a miss by Plant. 1-1 is the count. 1 down for the Highclimbers here. Pitch on the way, swing and a miss. 1-2 the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Next pitch on the way, high ball, 2-2 is the count now. I'm sorry, the camera's just not coming back, folks. Sorry, apologize for that. 1 ball, that's actually 2 balls. There's a foul high off the screen. So still 2-2 the count. Pitch for WF West, Cami Dawkins. Batter for Shelton, Bailey Plant. 2-2 the count, 1 out, 2 on. Murray, oh, it's a strikeout called. It's a 2 away now for the Highclimbers here in the 6th. And that will bring up Danica Squire. First pitch to now the pitcher is strike 1. Again, you got Dally Baumgart on first. Christiana Alvarez on second, 2 down. Danica Squires chops one foul. Third baseline, 0-2. Again, there's 2 down. Squire has an 0-2 count, 2 out, 2 on. 13-0, 6th inning of play here for the Highclimbers and WF West. Pitch on the way, high ball, 1-1-2 the count. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 out, 2 on. Dawkins into a windup, pitch on the way, check swing, ball 2. 2-2. Count to Squires, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out, 2 on. Next pitch on the way, ball 3, the count goes full to Squire. So 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out, 2 on for Squire. Facing Dawkins, he'll fly one foul off third base line, still full count. Here's the next pitch. Fly ball again, that one again out of play. Still battling is Danica Squire. Count is 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out, 2 on. 13-0. WF West with the lead. Shelton trying to keep the game going here, as I believe it will be over after this out, the final out for the Highclimbers, given the 10-run rule. Pitch on the way, and that will load the bases for the Highclimbers on that ball. So the bases are now loaded, and that will bring up Kayla Zimbus. Looks like, let's see here, she flew out. Had a single in the second. First pitch, swing and a miss by Zimbus. 0-1. Next pitch on the way, swing and a line drive will drop into left field. 1 run will score. Turning the corner and coming in is Baumgart, so 2 runs are in. And Zimbus and Squire ends up over at third, and Zimbus has a 2-out, 2-run single. And that will bring up Jorgensen. With 2 out and 2 in and runners at the corners for the Highclimbers. First pitch, strike 1 called. We had that up there. So the rain has stopped here in the 6th inning. Next pitch on the way. Grounder, foul, look out. 0-2. Nice job doing the keeping fresh balls out there, dry balls out there. So no balls, 2 strikes, 2 out, 2 in, 2 on for the Highclimbers here in the 6th inning. Pitch on the way, inside, runner goes, throw to second, cut off. And runner Zimbus makes her way to second base. No throw to keep Squire at third. So we have 1 ball, 2 strikes to Jorgensen. With Zimbus at second, Squire at third. 2 runs are in for the Highclimbers here in the 6th inning. Pitch on the way, swing, and that one's fouled off. And that will be still remained 1 ball, 2 strikes. Kimmy Dock is having quite a game, as she usually does in the pitching circle. I'll have to do some quick additions and try to read Jerry's notes here to figure out how many strikeouts. I think she's working on 7 or 8. And that's a ball, 2, 2, and 2 now the count. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out, 2 on, 2 in for the Highclimbers here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Trying to stay alive here. 13-2 is the score. Batter is Jorgensen. She swings and misses, and that is out number 3. I guess we are going to, I'm going to head to the 7th. We'll see. We'll hold on. Yep, that's the game. We'll take a timeout. We'll be right back. It's Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Hey, Bobo, do trees tell each other stories?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I don't know that.
Hey, why don't we go find out? Listen.
Can birds draw pictures?
I don't have an answer for that.
Dad, do stars visit their friends?
Look!
Hood Canal Communications keeps our community connected. We provide communication services that connect friends and family. We're connecting with our neighbors through support of local causes and events. Connecting our students and schools to a world of learning resources. And connecting you to the latest technology with local customer service. Learn more about our community connections, high-speed internet, and streaming TV options. Visit hcc.net today.
Mason Health wants you to stay healthy. Are you turning 65? Mason Health can help you maximize all that Medicare has to offer. Did you know Medicare covers preventive services under the Medicare Wellness Program? Medicare coverage includes screenings for depression, diabetes, obesity, and alcohol misuse. You can also get mammograms, pap smears, pelvic exams, and more. Talk to your healthcare provider, or you can find more information on masongeneral.com.
If you have COVID-19 tests at home, you've probably wondered, when should I use them? Some times are better than others. If you have COVID symptoms, take a test. If you've had a COVID exposure but no symptoms, wait 5 days to test. If you want to be sure you don't have COVID before meeting up with others, test as shortly beforehand as possible. That's all there is to it. Just follow the directions in the package. For more answers to COVID test questions, visit doh.wa.gov/testing.
Well, it's a final here at Shelton Fast Pitch Field. WF West continues its long history of thumping teams, and with a 13-2 win over the Shelton Highclimbers. Cammie Dacus ended up with 10 strikeouts, and by my count, if I can I wrote that down somewhere, but yeah, she had 10 strikeouts in 6 innings. Gave up 4 hits, I believe. Quite an outing, and it was all WF West from the get-go. So 13-0. Next up for the Highclimbers, they travel to Tumwater tomorrow for a rescheduled game. Weather permitting tomorrow. If it rains like it did earlier today, they may move it here. We'll keep you up to date on that. Bearcats also have a makeup game tomorrow. They are at Centralia, weather permitting. Our next broadcast is, next Monday. When the Shelton Fast Pitch team hosts Aberdeen, first pitch 4:30 p.m. That will do it for us here at Shelton Highclimber Fast Pitch Field. My thanks to Jerry Apple for his help through most of this broadcast. Final score again, WF West 13, Shelton 2. We'll talk to you on Monday, weather permitting, folks, weather permitting. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. And I'm not sure how this is going to work.
Enjoyed tonight's broadcast, please give us a like. You can find us on Facebook and Twitter with @MasonWebTV. Also consider subscribing to Mason Web TV's Facebook page and or YouTube channel. And remember to hit that bell to be notified the next time we go live. If you enjoyed tonight's broadcast, please give us a like. You can find us on Facebook and Twitter with @MasonWebTV. Also consider subscribing to Mason Web TV's Facebook page and or YouTube channel. And remember to hit that bell to be notified the next time we go live. This broadcast on Mason Web TV powered by HCC was made possible by Mason Health, United Community, Empowered People, Exceptional Health, and Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected since 1934.
Thanks for watching Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.